The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jets and the Colts, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
First opened back in 2008, there's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Today, it all starts the first of 6 on this Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. Intensity level will be off the charts.
It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wild Card Weekend. And we are underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Jordan, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Caught, left side, Bennett. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Touchdown! A great play there. 26 yards. And the Colts will strike first here in this wild card matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
An extra point forthcoming. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Charles already trailing by touchdown there. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Kelly. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's a gain of 6, but not enough as he'll be... Punt up. Drive of the game. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at the 33. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right, that 4th seed, should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wildcard teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. But I got to tell you, I personally like it. The winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get those.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't, just stack them all up and take the best 6 records, but there's a division for a reason, and the champion hosts the first round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team to win your division. Beat those teams first, then you go from there.
And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Whalen. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. First and 10 at the 32-yard line. Up the middle they go. Jordan. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Off play action. Whalen. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Bennett. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Whalen. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Here's Kelly to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Now Kelly. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Play action. It's Kelly. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Jets first down.
Kelly to throw. Short throw, Roberts with it. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here's Kelly. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Kelly. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. To throw, Kelly. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 4 yards out. And the Jets get a bit closer. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. He's going to try and do this himself. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
He's brought down at the 31.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. But first, let's remind everybody what's coming up tomorrow in the AFC. We've got the 3-6 game, as it'll be the LA Chargers doing battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Plenty of adjustments likely being made by both teams in their respective locker rooms. To find out who advances to the divisional round, let's get you back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmaker. A little bit more to the perimeter, perhaps, but above all, play your game.
From the gun, Kelly. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. A play fake. Now Kelly. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw is Kelly. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that... complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Kelly. This complete to Jones. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Short throw, Roberts with it. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 4th down. The Jets punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the second round. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Colts are able to stretch out their lead. They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw. Kelly. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. From 3 yards out. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Whalen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Jordan, and they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Whalen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Jets are right back in this football game. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Teague. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Out of the gun, it's Kelly. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He'll take it at the 42. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll try the left side. Jordan. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 128 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Up the middle they go. It's Jordan. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 13 yards out. And the Colts get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And New York set to take the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Short throw, Roberts with it. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of it.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Kelly throwing the out route incomplete. That's Newman. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
They'll try the left side. Teague.
And he is going to have a Jets first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Operating from the gun. Kelly. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Kelly. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Connects it to Roberts, right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Jets have cut it back within a score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to make.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a Colts first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jordan. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Jordan. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And that knee will do it. Can't stop the clock defensively, so they protected their home field, got the victory in the wild card round.
And rewarded their home crowd. They came out in force for this one, really supported them throughout the year, and boy, they were something special in this one. And maybe it's their last home game, and if so, they sent them out with a great visual, didn't they?
And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.